Hi. I'm going to try out my desk setup here after doing all of the work, moving things around. I want to test this out. I think it's going to work perfectly. I've never been able to do anything of any height because it's really too hard to maneuver with a camera and all of that. I don't know how people do it, but I need to have it easy peasy, and I can't work under a tripod. I have to have things, in a better place. So anyway, I bought this ceramic tree at a sale last summer for $1. It has damage on it. The snow that's on here is chipped and cracked, but the actual tree is in good shape. There's just this one little spot right here. I'm not worried about this spot because I know I can fix this somehow. I'm not sure exactly how yet, but this will be the last thing I work on, because whatever I put in here as the star of the tree hopefully will cover that, or I can use some kind of clay or something to make it work. Since this is ceramic, the finish is obviously ceramic and it has a shine to it, so there's no way to duplicate that. But what I have done is I took out the plastic things that were in here, supposed to be like the little candle lights, and I am not going to buy those. Some were broken and some were missing, and I just don't want to have to go looking to see if I can find any. I think I'd probably have to go to thrift stores to get them, and I'm just not in the mood for that. So anyway, years ago, gosh, it must be 5, 6, maybe even longer than that, I found these teardrop replacement bulbs, and they were a dime for 4. So I bought all they had, and I tested them in here. First I started trying to find a set of battery powered lights, but they only come in 20 or less, and I would need 3 of them just for this tree. And then it's 3 batteries per light set, so that would be 9 batteries. And how long would that last? Not very long. So I would rather use an electric light setup. So this one here came with my salt lamp, and I've just decided not to use it. So I'm going to put, this is an LED in here because I don't want this to get hot. My plan is to use hot glue. I don't really like hot glue, but my plan is to use hot glue on this so it never gets hot. The LEDs won't get it hot enough to melt, so there won't be any issue with that. So when I turned it on, I don't know if you can see it within the camera, but when I turn it on, it lights up very well. So I can put these little bulbs in here and hot glue them in. They're glass, so that's why I want to use something that's not permanent. If for some reason one gets broken, then I can fix it just by putting in the taking them out and redoing the hot glue. So whether I ever find any more of these, or I have no idea, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. If I don't have enough of these to go in, I can do every other one and then just cover that hole with modeling paste, and then I'll put some glitter or something on it. So right now I'm just showing you what I have plans for, and like right now I'm going to do every other one just to see if I have enough. I can always add more, but this is how I'm going to go about it, and I think it's really going to look pretty. So I don't know if it's showing up on the camera or not. I have no way of knowing until I get over there. So for right now, I'm just placing these in here just to show you, how I plan on doing this. How many do I have? I may not have enough to do the whole thing, but I'm going to try. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, there's 23, there's one missing in here, plus whatever's on there. So let's just see if there's enough. If there isn't enough, it's okay. I can figure something else out, you know, obviously. I can fill in that hole. I don't think I have any more of these anywhere, but I can look. Yeah, when it gets down to the bigger area, I think we need the full coverage. Let's just see. I might have some of these in another loose ones, because I may have tried to use them. I'm sure I did. But like I said, if it doesn't work out, it's not a big deal. So I'll put these on the bottom one. The bottom one especially is really spread out, so we really have to put them all in the bottom for sure. Let's see where we are. That one does not want to fit in there. I'll have to do some work on that. All right, let's see what I got. See, I won't have enough. There will not be enough. So that can go there. I'm going to go from the bottom up and then deal with the top part, I think. There we go. Oh. Put that one in there. This one's a little tight. I may not put one there. And I have my trash can right there, so. All right, let us see. Wouldn't that be something if I had enough? I don't think I do, but. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll change that one. So there's 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4, maybe. I'd only need one more package. I think I'm going to go check and see if I have them. I don't know if the camera is picking this up, but it is shining brightly. And it is shining through these bulbs. So I can definitely glue these bulbs in. And if I use an LED, it won't get hot, so I can just use hot glue, and then if something happens to the bulb, I can always take it out. So I'm really excited about that. That means I can just use white, these white ones. I could spray them, but I think I'm just going to do white. I really think this is going to work out great. And you know what? I bought these 5 or 6 years ago and never used them because I didn't have any way to hook them up. So this is going to be great. I mean, it's going to cost me next to nothing to do this. So what I want to do now is I just want to repair these places and drill out a couple of places where the stem of the original plastic piece. So yeah. All right, so I know this works. This was actually for my salt lamp, but the salt lamp is so bright orange that at night, if you are in the middle of dreaming and you wake up, then sometimes it kind of scares you. So I decided it was not a good thing for me to have. Amazingly enough, I found one more. So let me see if there is. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's 6, 7. Okay, so I just have to figure out the best way to make these work. So I could use 2 packages, 5 total. So I'm going to see if I can find that on Amazon. These I got from Menards, but that's been so many years ago. What year? 2007 is what this says on here, so they had them a long time. Because I wasn't doing miniatures in 2007, so yeah, that's why they were kind of dingy looking. So anyway, I think this is going to be a great project, a great way to just give it some new life. And so I'm going to shut this off, and I'm going to do a little bit further search and see if I can find some more. 2 little problems, but it'll all work out in the end. So I did research. I could not find these particular bulbs. So I am just going to go ahead and do as planned, and then eventually I will either find replacements or come up with a different thing. But right now, I like it just the way it is. I'm not really upset that it doesn't have, you know, a light bulb for every hole. I'm really not upset by that. So I have my flexible modeling paste, and I think what I'm going to do is just start putting that on, and then I can use some glitter or something. I do have the clear iridescent glitter, and I think that would look really nice. But I have to fill in a lot of these holes. These holes are very sharp, and yeah, so I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take these out now that I know I don't have any other replacement bulbs. And but that's okay. I mean, it doesn't really affect my decision on, you know, recreating this and making it brand new again. They have, I did look, and they do have replacement lights, but nothing that I was excited to buy. And that you had to buy 25, and it definitely takes more than 25. So that's another decision to make. And I am going to keep the light under it, because that way I can see better, see where the actual light is under it. Okay, give me a second. I was totally unprepared because I was just using this as an experiment, and then I thought, what the heck, I might as well just go ahead and do it. So first thing, I do have some glitter in this container, and then I have this. So I will be doing a little bit at a time, because I have to make sure that all the rough spots are taken care of. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with this little piece of cloth and just so it looks the same on every branch. I think that looks pretty good. All right. No matter how hard you try it, every branch is going to look different anyway, so that's fine. And then all I'm going to do is just add a little bit of this, sprinkle it on. I love the way glitter looks. I do not love the mess it makes. But I think this will look a lot better with it. And probably rather than save it, whatever is left on this paper when I'm done, I will get rid of. Yeah, so that looks pretty good already. Make sure I didn't leave any out. I forgot that little spot there. And that little spot there. Okay. So it's already looking good to me. So I'm just going to keep doing this and quit talking, and then I can speed up this particular part. So what I'm going to do when this is dry, where I can shake it off, vacuum it, brush it, whatever I need to do, then I'll finish this up here. I am going to go ahead and just use the modeling paste up here and leave a hole, and it'll just look like, you know, snow falling down on that part. I really think that's all it needs. Modeling paste is very strong, so I really believe that that's all I'm going to need to do to this, other than putting the lights on. But it'll be a matter of getting it cleaned up. That is the issue. I am no stranger to glitter. And the fact that glitter goes everywhere and it never goes away. If it's in your floor, on your floor, in your carpet, it will be there till the end of time. But I'm okay. I really want this to work out. I think it's going to be beautiful. And yeah, I have absolutely no doubt that this is going to be gorgeous. And I am going to try to save this amount. That's quite a lot. So I'm going to try to save that right now. But I have to put this in the trash for sure. I am covered, but that's okay. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll come back to it later tonight. I mean, it's already starting to dry. There's a couple spots that were wet, but the rest of these that I did earlier, they're already starting to dry. So I think by this evening, it will be ready to do the top part. And then tomorrow, after it's had 24 hours to dry, or at least 12 or 14, then I will start gluing the lights on. Then I have to make a base for it to sit on, because I'm going to have to glue the actual fixture to something. And otherwise it'll just be all over the place, so I don't want that to happen. But I got glitter everywhere, and I thought I was careful. Okay, I love my space. I'm glad I have room to work. I can use an overhead camera, or I can use my cell phone. I can use my laptop. I can do whatever I want here because there's room, there's space for this. So I am excited. I'm really happy that I did this the last couple of days. And yeah. I'm very happy with this project.